Okay, I have been promising you guys. Last week I hinted at some news, and I do have news for you, especially you folks that are watching us via Facebook. This is news for you. Here's what we're going to do. When we first first opened back up, we said we were going to open back up in stages. We've been living in stage one from the very beginning of time, and that is just this service, mask in and out and all those kind of things, which is going to remain. But we are going to move to stage two, seeing that the kids are now back in school. Not a big, huge difference so far. We are going to open our services up again to our junior church. So if you have kids at home and you've been staying because we don't have anything for them, we now will go back to having junior church, somewhere for the kids to come and worship. We do have a few things that we would like to tell you about. I'm looking at the camera, you folks, because you're already here. We do have a few things that we want to tell you about. Here's some of the things that you will have to remember. We are going to require that the kids wear a mask at all times. If you're in the main service, we do allow the adults to take them off because we are socially distanced once we settle in. But in the kids' room, kids, it's going to be very difficult for them to social distance, so we're going to ask them to keep their mask on all the time. We'll try to socially distance them as much as we possibly can. If your child is ill in any way, slight fever, a little bit of a cough, you know what, bruised his knee, keep him home. We understand. We are still going to have the Facebook service. We'll probably continue that from here on out, but we will still have that. But if you'd like to come back, I know we've gotten a lot of you folks have been emailing and texting and telling us we can't wait to get back into services. Next week, the 10:45 service is still the only service we're going to do. We are not going to small groups yet. We're not going to do Sunday school yet. All we're going to do is gradually open up and allow the kids to come back. Now, the nursery will not be open. We are not going to man the nursery. If you have small children that need to go in the nursery, and you haven't been here yet, the back of the auditorium, back with what we call the fellowship hall, is open. The kids are back there. They do not bother us. We can't hear them very often. You're welcome to sit back there with your young children. The nursery, the doors aren't locked, so if you would like to take your child into the nursery and you're going to stay with your child, you're more than welcome to do that also. But you are welcome to bring the little ones into the auditorium, sit in the back. You can sit in the chairs. We don't care. Kids don't bother us, okay? Obviously, it's just the signs of the time. We know what's going on. So come on back if you'd like to come back. If you don't feel safe, stay home. It's okay. We understand. But that's the big news for the day. So starting next week, 10:45, we're looking for some kids. Again, remember, masks, no temperatures. We're not going to check temperatures. We're going to trust you. No temperatures, no cough, nothing like that. Bring them in. They will be taken care of and socially distanced, okay? That's our next move.